Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day and that you've had a very Merry Christmas. Today I want to share with you the things that I got for Christmas this year. These were my practical Christmas presents, and if you've not yet seen my practical and minimal Christmas wish list video, I will leave that up here so that you can go and check that out, and then this video will probably make a little bit more sense. I did a video similar to this after my birthday where I shared the things that I got for my birthday during my no-buy, and this is basically the same thing but for Christmas. So all this year I have been doing a no-buy, which means I have been very limited in the things that I can buy. So as a result of that, throughout the year I have had an ongoing wish list of items that I really wanted to think about and consider before buying, and a lot of the time, because of my no-buy, I ended up not buying them for myself because they might have been considered non-essential. However, birthdays and Christmas have been a perfect opportunity for me to ask for a few of those items on my wish list that I know I really wanted and that have been sat on my wish list, and I've been thinking about them for a very long time. Just to point out, this isn't in any way a video to boast or brag about what I got. I just want to show you the things that I asked for, the things that I got, and why I think they're practical gifts and gifts suitable for minimalists. So the first thing that I want to share with you is one of the things I was most excited about, and this probably says a lot about me. You know you're an adult when you get excited about new cushions. So one thing I have wanted for ages, I mentioned it in my spring wishlist video months ago, is that I really wanted some new cushions for our living room sofa. We have been making do with the ones that come free with the sofa, and I haven't been a fan of them for the whole time we've had the sofa. I didn't buy the sofa for the cushions you got with it. I bought the sofa because I like the design of the sofa, but I never liked the cushions that came with it. But I didn't want to spend money on cushions when we had ones that worked perfectly well. They were really poor quality, really flat, really boring. So I really wanted some new cushions to brighten that up. So I got two of these black and white ones from IKEA. They are really big and they're also really squishy and soft. Like our old ones were just flat, and like the material inside them was just like really cheap and just sort of, it became really dense. It wasn't a comfy cushion anymore. It didn't do anything for support. When I'm filming this, it was Christmas Day yesterday. It's Boxing Day today. And just having these on our sofa last night, just as we were enjoying the evening of Christmas Day, you know, it felt so good to have just better quality, nice cushions. So we got two of these, and then we also got two smaller ones just as sort of to look nice together. And then I also got, and you can see it's already unravelled and used, like a throw blanket that is very similar. It's got the same sort of lines going across it as these smaller cushions. I was already curled up in this last night on the sofa. It's quite a coarse material. It's not soft and cozy, but I really love the design, and it's really nice. So I'm so pleased about those. I'm really excited. I think they brighten up my living room a little bit because, you know, the dark grey is quite dull, and having that and the cushions also being the same dark grey, it's just, it's dull. So I'm so excited about these. So some of you might be thinking that's not the most exciting Christmas present, and actually when I spoke to some people at work, I told them, they asked me what I'd asked for Christmas, and I told them, and they said that those aren't Christmas presents for you, those are Christmas presents for the house, and you can have Christmas presents for the house, meaning for everyone in the house, but then you should still have Christmas presents for you. And I totally disagreed. I don't see anything wrong with having a practical gift. Yes, everyone in the house is going to use it, and by everyone in the house, that's just me and my husband. But there's no reason why that should have to be his present or our present. I was perfectly happy for that to be my present, and we both get the use out of it. You know, I'm not picky about those sorts of things. I'm more than happy to share my presents with my husband, and that's absolutely fine. And another reason being is he wouldn't have thought to have cushions for Christmas. That's not something that interests him, whereas I was really excited about brightening up our living room, and that's something that is enjoyable for me. So I see no problem with me having cushions as a Christmas present. The next thing, also very exciting. And again, people might think this is a bit strange, but baking tins. I wanted a new roasting tin because ours was very cheap. We got all of our oven trays when we moved into our house almost 2 years ago, and because you have to like furnish a whole house, it was our first house, we didn't exactly spend a lot of money on baking trays. That wasn't really something we were focused on, so I got really cheap sort of store brand own ones. And granted, Betty Crocker isn't an expensive brand, so I found these were not too expensive to buy, but I did have a set of 3, sort of a big, a medium and a small, just sheet trays, and they have lasted really well compared to the store brand ones I bought, and so that really set me up to thinking I'm happy to go for that brand again. So I'm going to keep those original 3, but then all of our other cheap ones we're going to declutter. Then I've got a new roasting tray to replace our old one because I do cook a roast every Sunday, and then just 2 more flat trays. These are actually for chips, but because of the shape of them, I thought they'd be really nice for pizzas, and to be honest, they can be used for a lot of other things as well. It doesn't have to just be for chips and pizzas. So I think just having a square shape that could suit a pizza but could suit a lot of other things as well is just a really good way to go. So that means overall, after I've decluttered all of the other ones, we will have 6 trays altogether. My next item, which I mentioned in my Christmas wish list video, is a little bit silly. It's not an essential, but I did actually see this for myself and picked it out when I was in a shop, and I just fell in love with it. It's just a little watering can. As you know, I have quite a few houseplants now, and I have been using just a really cheap, basic, plain plastic grey one. It doesn't look nice just sat around in our kitchen, which is where I keep it, and I thought this one, well, not only will it be practical to water my plants, but then I can also leave it out and it's almost sort of decorative. I can place it beside my aloe plant and it'll just look much nicer. And yes, that was completely non-essential, a very non-minimalist thing to do, but it's just so cute. And, you know, I think we do have to draw the line between having items that serve a purpose, but then having items that serve a purpose and bring us joy. My old watering can just serves a purpose. I don't like it, but it does a job. If I can have one that serves a purpose and also brings me joy, then I feel like that's a good thing, because we still have to live in our spaces and they should be spaces that we enjoy. So whilst it was not essential, I'm really pleased with this. The next thing I want to talk about are my Organic Basics underwear that I got. So one of them is still in the box and I am so in love with these. The quality is unbelievable. I cannot believe how soft and comfortable they are. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get everything that I wanted because some of the things I wanted on the website were out of stock. So I haven't been able to fully complete my collection of underwear, if you liked. I wanted to narrow everything down, have it very basic, very minimal, all sort of the same. I'm going for 2 different colours, but basically all the same. So I am going to keep my eye out in the new year, and hopefully just order those last few pieces. Otherwise I genuinely won't have enough underwear to get me through a week. So after I've done that, then hopefully I can declutter literally every other piece of underwear I have. All the old ones, they can go, and I will just have a very new, minimal, basic collection of underwear. I am really pleased with these. I cannot sing their praises enough. That they're just amazing. They are so comfortable. Really, really enjoying them. I wore them yesterday when I got them on Christmas Day, and another set today. I am loving them. So definitely a company that I would recommend, and definitely a company I will go back to when I need some stuff. The next two things I got were pajamas and slippers. The pajamas are from M&S, and they're not actually a set of pajamas. They were pajama bottoms and then just a plain white t-shirt. Incredibly soft material for both of them, really nice quality, and I got two pairs exactly the same, and I hope for that to be my entire pajama collection. I really want to let go of all my old ones. They've got holes, they've got tears. I have not bought a new pair of pajamas in over a year, so it's really time for me to out with the old, in with the new, and hopefully these two really nice quality pairs of pajamas will last me for a very long time. M&S is a brand that I am supporting right now in terms of their practices. They are not perfect, but I did research them on the Good On You app, which checks for companies' ethics and their practices, whether they're eco-friendly and how they treat animals, and a few other things as well. M&S is a high street brand in the UK, but it was rated a 4 out of 5. And I've mentioned before, I'm happy to support brands that are making a difference, that are showing they are trying to become a brand with good ethics. And I also mentioned, as this was someone buying a gift for me, I was finding it really difficult to find a brand that demonstrated all the practices I want, but was also within a price point that I would be comfortable asking someone else to pay for a gift for me. And M&S really just ticked the box for me. They're not perfect yet, but they are making a really good effort. So the fact that they were rated good on the Good On You app really did speak to me. So they're a brand that I'm happy to support because they are trying to make improvements to their company. And as they stand at the minute, they are doing well and they're trying to improve. So it's a company I'm happy to support for now. Obviously, I'll keep my eye on it because companies can both go up and down in terms of their good practices. But at the time of looking for ideas for pajamas that someone could buy me for Christmas, I was really comfortable with their practices and happy to support them as a brand. The next thing I want to mention is a wall calendar, which I know a lot of people, especially people who are more minimal, do not have anymore. People use their phones and use their calendar in there, and I actually use a combination of both. But having a wall calendar is something I've found to be really, really useful. I hang this up in my utility room, so it's quite out of the way, and it's something that I can just jot down things on when I need a reminder. And I do pass by it every single day, but it's not somewhere that's really, really obvious in the home. I really like this one because it's got inspirational quotes on it, which is really nice when you need a bit of a boost or a pick-me-up or just a bit of encouragement. I really like the one on the July image, which says, "Be not afraid of growing slowly, be afraid of standing still," which I thought was really nice. So yes, I have a wall calendar. The next thing is I asked for a jade roller. I've seen quite a few people using these and they seem really, really good. It was a tool I really wanted to try out. Again, I didn't buy it for myself throughout the year because it's a non-essential, and I actually ended up with two. I've got a jade roller and a rose quartz roller. I'm really excited about using these. As I've said, I've been thinking about them for months. I've seen loads of people use them and I just really wanted to give them a go. I do have quite problematic skin, so I am open to trying anything that might help my skin, and so we shall see. The next item is just a body brush. I've really wanted to try dry brushing for a while. These are some things that I'm just trying to do to look after myself a little bit better, take time to relax and sort of pamper myself and just take care of myself a little bit better, really. So this is another thing that loads of people have been talking about from a health and relaxation perspective, and it was just something else I wanted to try out. So I have this. The next thing I got were a set of wax melts. My sister actually made me these. They are all homemade. She did them all herself. And she knows I don't like to burn candles in my house, so I have a few wax warmers in various points around my house, so she knows that I'll be able to melt these and have some lovely, naturally fragranced scents in my home, so I'm so pleased about these. She also made me a homemade soap, which also contains flowers from her allotment. She has her own allotment and she's very big into natural, homegrown, organic stuff. So really loving these. I think the first scent on my wax melts I'm going to try out are the winter berries. I've also got gingerbread, rose, pumpkin spice and lemon meringue. Whilst I'm talking about soap, I also got this small set of soaps from the company. It's the Fuzzy Duck by Bayliss and Harding. This is just a great gift for me because my family know I don't use shower gel, and that's not because I don't wash and because I smell. I'm not a shower gel person. I would much rather have a washcloth and a bar of soap when I'm in the shower. So really ideal present for me, really pleased with that. I also got 2 little tins of Vaseline, so that's always useful. And the last thing I got is this little bracelet from Joma Jewellery in London. This is from my mother-in-law, obviously it says daughter-in-law on it, and I really like these little dainty bracelets they do. I already have 3 of them, this is my 4th, and they're really elegant. You can sort of stack them, so I could wear all 4 together. They are the Littles collection, and all of them is a little something. So I've got an anchor already, which is a little strength. I've got a Hawaiian flower, which is a little aloha, and I can't remember what the last one was called, but I got it as a leaving present when I left my last job. It might be either a little good luck or a little we will miss you, but I can't remember, so I'll have to double check. But I really do enjoy these bracelets, so that's a nice gift as well, and it's not something that's going to take up a lot of space, and it's from a brand that she knows I love and that I will actually use, so really happy with that. And that's everything. So those were the bits and pieces that I got for Christmas this year. Please share with me down in the comments what were the gifts you got this year that you were absolutely thrilled about, that you really love and enjoy. Is there anything that has been on your wish list for a really long time because you are more minimal and you are a bit more careful and particular about how and when you spend your money? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. If I don't see you before, I just want to wish you a very happy new year. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye!